across all categories at HSN. And so we invite you to sit back and relax and try something new today. Chef, we're really proud that you're offering this today because, as I said, it's getting tricky. We're reading the articles, we're watching the news. Just back in stock from selling out, these are the Australian Filet Mignon Medallions. Everybody's getting 16 of the 2-ounce size. We just got them back in stock, and already I think fewer than 1,000 of these left. Only $29.98 to get them home on a credit card payment. Shipped free to your door, flash frozen. And from Australia, some of the finest beef that your money can buy, Chef. You're really proud of these, huh?
I really am. I mean, look, Australia is known for its all-natural beef production. Grass-fed beef, no antibiotics, no added hormones. Of course, it's where I come from, and I have a lot of connections. Now, I started my career as a butcher before I became a chef, and I still have a butcher's shop. In fact, I'm standing above it right now in Hollywood. The thing I love about being a butcher is it's my job to go and source you the very best ingredients. I've got to go and speak to little family farmers, and I've got to find you the very best. Now, to me, when it comes to beef, it can't have any added hormones. It can't have any antibiotics. Of course, it has to be free range. You know, so I had no choice but to go down under and find some incredible farmers to work with and ranchers to work with. So here it is. You're taking home all of these little filet mignons. Now, let me get a couple here, and I'm going to go ahead and cut them. Now, why are filets the most popular steak? Why are they the most expensive steak? Because they are certainly the most tender. Right, so you can see these beautiful filet mignons, and Matt's going to cook me some with different degrees, Matt. Not all medium rare. Give me some well done. I want everyone to see. I mean, yes, see how perfectly juicy those steaks are right there, and you can see if I just give them just a tiny little bit of a press, you just see how juicy and wonderful. You can see the puddle of juice starting to form. But let me have a taste and explain it to you, because this is really important. Oh my God.
You're just teasing.
It melts in your mouth. Okay, watch this. No knife, no fork. Look, it literally just pulls apart in your fingers. Okay, now I know I tell my kids you're not allowed to eat with your fingers, but I wanted you to see it because when you understand that it literally just falls apart, and it is that simple. They are so easy to cook, these, Leslie, because they're only 2 ounces, right? That's right. Which for some people, that's enough. Some people want 4 ounces. Some people like me want 6 ounces, and that's okay too. You know, but here's the deal. These gorgeous little filet mignons, they're perfect if you want to do a steak sandwich. They're wonderful if you want a quick dinner in front of the tally. That's absolutely fine too. I'm going to go ahead and cut these for you again. Let me go ahead and show you here. These beautiful fillets, and look at how juicy and wonderful they are. You know, I mean, the inside of this steak is just so unctuous, so tender, and so wonderful. Let me go ahead and put a couple more up there for you.
Oh, Chef.
You know, isn't that unbelievable?
You don't even need a knife out there. That's the truth. I mean, these are so tender. And the filet mignon is known as the king of steaks. It's known because it melts in your mouth. It's so incredibly tender. And what you're bringing us today is from Australia. It's grass-fed. It is cut by hand, trimmed by hand, and then vacuum sealed. So you could even keep them in your freezer for a year if you needed to. But you're getting such a wonderful configuration today. Now, your options are here. You will get these shipped out to you by the 18th of May. They will arrive on time for Memorial Day. And then you can choose single or auto ship, where you sign up, you secure that price, and you decide the frequency with which you want to receive your medallions. Remember, with auto ship, you're just securing the price. You decide how often you want to get them. You're still in control. You can still cancel anytime. And believe it or not, Chef, the auto ship is what everybody's ordering today. We just, you know, we're reading the news. We see what's happening. I just want to know my family's safe, that we'll have food, that we'll be happy, and we'll be able to, you know, just feed ourselves.
You're so right, Leslie. I mean, people are smart and they get into the auto ship because it's the right move. Here's the deal. When you've got this delicious, I mean, can you believe it? Now, these are perfectly medium rare, right? You can see that. Again, I'm using my kinetic thermometer to tell me. So all you do with the kinetic thermometer is you give it a little shake like that. That will activate it, right? You'll see the temperature, you roll it over. How do you want your steak done? Is it medium rare, medium well, medium? And then you're just going to go ahead and follow along with those temperatures. So Matt's cooked me one here. It looks a bit more well done. Let's check it out. It's 100 and Yep, it's all the way up above 140, so I know it's going to be well done. Let me go ahead and cut it for you. Let's have a look here. Yep, great, in the center. Now, if you want to cook your steak well done, can you see that they're still juicy?
Yes.
Even though it's well done. Let me cut you a second one. This one's a little rarer, but you'll still see how wonderfully juicy these steaks actually are, right? Now, here's another test. The well done steak. Would you imagine you can cut it with a spoon?
Oh.
Because guess what? You can. All the meats that we sell are super tender. And by the way, Leslie, tell everyone, go shop the whole collection. Get it all on auto ship. We don't know what's happening with the price of food right now, but you can lock in that price, whether it's the cool art steaks, whether it's the salmon, whether it's the filet medallions. And just treat yourself because you deserve it.
Yeah, and you know what? They melt in your mouth. They're so flavorful. However you like to cook your steak. You saw Chef, there are some people that you like your steak well done, and you can still see how tender and juicy it is. Remember, you are getting a 16 count of the 2-ounce medallions. So what you get is 2 of those medallions in each of those flash frozen pouches. $89.95 is our feature price. That means that price will go back up again. You decide if you want this on auto ship. Remember, these will ship out to you on the 18th of May, and they will be guaranteed to arrive at your home for Memorial Day. Chef, very, very limited from the time I even got on air before we even presented these.
Well, they've been selling overnight because people are smart enough to go online, Leslie, and check it all out. Look at how many slices. I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices out of that medallion. And guess what? Is that enough for one person? For a lot of people it is. For me it's not. I want a couple of these because they're so delicious. But here's the cool thing. Look at how big and thick and juicy. You think of a 2-ounce steak like it's tiny, but the truth is, Leslie, we should probably be eating a little less but better quality meat. And that goes for all of us, right? You can see how juicy and wonderful this is. And if you do make that decision to eat a little bit less but choose a better quality, because it's that grass-fed, because there's no antibiotics and no added hormones, it's a richer flavor, it is more satiating, it is more satisfying, and you will just absolutely fall in love with this. I promise you, you won't regret the auto ship. Now, of course, you can delete it or you can change it, but when you lock in that price, and when these keep coming, and you've always got them in the freezer, you think, oh, I forgot to do something for dinner. Oh, well, no worries. I'll just pull out one of these packages, or maybe I'll pull out a couple. I've got a couple of kids, so they love them. Throw them on the grill. It is an absolute fail-safe. It's kind of like your backstop, you know, when you forget something, and you're like, oh, don't worry, I've got dinner covered, honey. I really thought about it, and I planned it out, and I've got some steaks in the freezer.
I thought about it all day. I swear I did. Remember, you're getting 16 of them as well. And Chef, before I let you go, these are very popular. They last a year in the freezer if we needed to, but they will not last. These are hand cut, hand trimmed. I think a lot of people don't realize that's how you started your career, right? As a butcher?
That's right. I started as a butcher shop. We have our butcher shop here in Hollywood. It's called Gwen. We sell the best meats to incredible customers, but we know we can't get to everybody. So here's our way of doing that. We come here with HSN as our incredible partner, and we really just bring you this exclusively. You can't get it anywhere else. By the way, Leslie, everything you're seeing me do right now, the cutting board, this incredible hand-beaten Santoku knife, these beautiful new tongs, they're all available on hsn.com. So go check it out. I mean, look at that beautiful steak, cooked just to perfection. And then, of course, if you want to see it, I mean, oh, yes, just lovely.
Tender, melt in your mouth, king of steaks, medallions, everybody. You're gonna get 16 of those today. We'll ship them out for free. That's another thing that really pleasantly surprised me when I got to work today, to know that it's all coming to your home or mom's door. We will ship them wherever you want them shipped. Just go ahead and secure these. You can cancel at any time, but auto ship is the most popular. 082417 is your Australian grass-fed, free-range, beautiful medallions. I think you're really gonna love these. 082417 is your item number. It's very exciting to be able to show our customers something new from Chef today. And you know, these are like the United Nations